Hey everybody, Rose Matter here, and welcome to my new anime react series, and I am jumping into yet another Gen Urobuchi special. So, just finished Fate Zero, before that was the Madoka Magica anime, and then I recently watched Madoka Magica Rebellion. If you guys haven't checked that out, I'll have it linked in the description for you. And now we're watching another one of his shows, and I have to say, people recommend his stuff a lot with good reason. Everything that I've watched or read of his, Sayano Uta, the aforementioned anime that I just watched, I've enjoyed all of them. So I have high hopes for this one, and it does seem to be up my alley. Of course, as you can tell from the title, I am going to be watching Psycho Pass. The funny thing about this is I've actually seen the Psycho Pass video games occasionally when I've been perusing my local video game stores. It always kind of caught my eye. I would always like pull it off the shelf if I saw it, read the back, it seemed like something up my alley. I don't know why I never picked it up. So, as I always try to do with my React series, whether I'm reading visual novels or watching anime, I try not to do research on it. I try to go in as blind as possible for the best viewing experience. So I hope you guys are excited. We're going to be watching the first two episodes today. So I think I've talked long enough. Let's go ahead and let's watch episode 1 and 2 of Psycho Pass. So this obviously seems to be a modern thing, as most of his stuff tends to be. Modern, maybe like an alternate. Okay, so we've got like robot police. Okay, so maybe this is more of like a futuristic thing, because most of his stories are like modern from what I've seen. People still laughing at me when I thought that Fate Zero took place like in olden times because of the castle, that we first saw. Okay. So I did see the very, very brief description when I loaded this up, which was something about like, before you even commit a crime, you can be found guilty. Like basically you'll get like charged and committed for a crime before you've committed it. Okay, we have like mysterious white-haired guy, gotta have that, who's probably evil based on the smile. So I've never watched the movie, but the description makes me think of like Minority Report. Like, isn't that kind of same thing? We got the action right away. Okay, that's good. So we're probably gonna get into like the philosophical things about like can someone be guilty of something before they've committed the crime? Is there, you know, as with everything, nothing's perfect. So who's to say that that's correct too, you know? All right, more names for me to try and remember here. Shinya and Shogo. So kind of giving me the vibes of like with Fate Zero with Carrie and Karia, or not Karia. Oh my gosh, guys, I just finished it. Kyrie, where it's just like the two of them are just like gonna butt heads and stuff, and they're just focused on each other. Hopefully, there won't be too many names for me to remember. I can barely remember the names just now, as you could see from the anime I just watched. Oh, those are creepy as hell. Could they have not made those like I don't know if they tried to make them look like we're not we're friendly robots. They look terrifying. All right, so we've got like Yeah, we got the rookie. All right, with stuff that she's got to prove herself. And then we got the dude with the glasses who's like all business. Oh. Okay, so things about Hughes, psychopasses. There's drugs involved. So he hasn't committed the crime yet. They're just predicting that he is going to commit a crime. And they want to give him, like, therapy, I guess. Okay. Okay, so I guess he has committed a crime. I'm gonna like this girl, I can tell. I'm a sucker for the underdog, you know, like the rookie with something to prove. All right, I feel like I'm gonna like this because like I like kind of like crime kind of dramas and stuff like that. Where Fate Zero was definitely like it was like a it was magical, which I'm down for magic as well, but I like that this is kind of rooted more in like reality with technology. The orange haired guy makes me think that this like they took what's his face from Fate Zero. Now he's here. Okay. Oh boy, I'm just like, okay, so here's a bunch of like criminals that this young girl, this I shouldn't say young girl, young woman who might be a little unsure of herself. Oh no. Oh gosh, owner. Oh no, girl. Hopefully they won't give her trouble. Oh god, there's already so many names to try and remember. I say this as a ginger. I'm gonna keep my eye on that ginger. Can't be trusted. Hopefully he will just be like the comic relief and not like a ultimate creeper. Hopefully he won't be doing anything bad to her. That's all I'm saying. God, those things are so creepy though. Like okay, so there's that dude. Okay, so he's oh, okay. That was the dude from the beginning, so he's not actually police. Oh boy. And here's the thing, it's like you have to so you have to follow like the gun will know what to do. Just listen to the gun. Don't ask questions. Like don't have your own judgment on things. All right, this is pretty cool. I love futuristic stuff like this. It's a lot it's a lot to take in. They're throwing a lot of information out. A lot of oh boy, okay. And like she's like, I thought I'm supposed to be the boss here of you guys, and they're telling me what to do. Interesting. Okay. This dude's got a story. He's got like a robotic hand or something. Gonna get some backstory into these guys of why they're criminals, what they did, or what they were going to do before they were captured, I guess. Oh, geez. Oh, no, this poor girl. So he's just like, all right, yeah, right. He's just like, I'm just gonna go nuts. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. What are you gonna do? What's with the knife? The heated up knife? Oh, God. Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, poor girl. Damn, they're going hard on the first episode here, aren't they? No lead up like with Fate Zero. They're just like, all right. All right, older guy seems okay for now. Like I said, we don't know what their crimes are, but it seems like he, despite calling her Missy, a little disrespectful, but like, hopefully he will be, maybe taking her under his wing or trying to help her out. So will it have like, it probably won't give the information. Oh, that's so creepy with the eyes, like when they go all blue like that. Why do I have a feeling like this guy might like betray her later or like do something really bad? I don't know. All right, so this guy seems like he's gonna be kind of like the older mentor. Like maybe one thing that's unreasonable is maybe give this girl like some proper pants and shoes to run around in instead of a skirt. I'm interested about this guy. Like, what's his deal? He just seems like a goof. This guy seems like the type he's gonna immediately mess it up. Oh shit, yep. Oh gosh, okay. He's like, well, that's all I had. Maybe shoot to kill. Yep, lethal. This girl's probably gonna die too, right? All right, so I guess it's a whole thing where it's like there's the rehabilitation, which is the therapy, but then after that, it's just like, well, then you kill them if they're seen as like unfit for being able to help them, I guess. There's definitely going to be some corruption here, I imagine, in the system. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Why? That's okay. So what? So now contagious. Okay. Wow, so because she went through a traumatizing event, now she's basically been set up about like she's gonna do something in the future that she's gonna be punished for right now. Wow, okay. I'm like a little curious about what this therapy is, you know? Does he think he's gonna be able to use that gun? Is he gonna accidentally kill himself with it? Because it recognizes him. Yep, yep. That is exactly what it is. So he's just gonna kill him. Oh, woo, whoa, oh, wow. Okay, wow. That's so much more violent than I thought it was gonna be. Damn. I don't know why this guy made Sayano Uta. Why? Why would I be surprised it would? Oh, this poor girl. Worst day of her goddamn life. And the worst part is she's now branded as like a future criminal. Yep. Jesus, through no fault of this girl's own. I like Akane. She still has like some humanity in her. She hasn't been beaten down by the system yet. I mean, I'm sure like granted, Akane, I agree with you to a degree, but like you went through the whole like training. Did that not get brought up once? That like that's this whole thing. Like that's what this is all about. Oh my gosh. I thought they were supposed to listen to her. Whoa, what? Now they have to kill her? They just decided that on the spot. Okay. Because she's going more and more into like she's more traumatized. Wow. Oh, did she just shoot him? She paralyzed him, didn't she? Yep. He's like, what the fuck? Oh no. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. I mean, we know that it'll be fine because this guy we've seen later, meeting up with that white haired guy. I bet the older guy's just gonna shoot her from behind, right? She's gonna finally be like, okay, I trust you, and then just get blown apart. This is too happy right now. There we go. Okay. See? I mean, at least it's non-lethal, right? So it just goes to show if you just show a little bit of compassion, it went from like a situation where someone was gonna die to like, okay, they can maybe be rehabilitated. This is like such a this has to be like something about the police, right? This is like an allegory or like speaking to the police about like going full force, like all force, no thought for the victims. But if you show them a little compassion, look what happens. I like this girl. Already, she's just like, yep, I'm all in on the Akane train. I'm just hoping that she's not gonna lose too much of that like humanity throughout this and become like really jaded like the old it's that whole thing, right? It's like that idealistic newbie, the rookie. And then eventually they get beat down by the system until they just become jaded and bitter too. All right, I like okay, good first episode. I'm feeling good about this. I am in. It was a lot of information to take in about psychopaths and everything, but I think I got a general idea about this. Wonder if he's gonna have some words with the Akane being like, what the hell? Like, what was that about? I mean, it's definitely cuter than those police robot things with a smiley face. Oh yes, she definitely looks like she's got a peaceful mind, doesn't she? That's the thing too, like if your trauma and traumatic experiences affect your what your hue is, I guess that would probably affect certain like police officers maybe if they go through a situation that really messes with them and their hue level changes, where they themselves might commit a crime down the line. They've been corrupted. Maybe that's something that might end up happening to her. I don't know. It's something to think about, right? Like, already I'm just like, all right, it's just like, it's got stuff to say about like police forces, about trauma, about crime, about like trusting a system that is apparently flawless, but nothing's flawless, nothing's perfect. It's eventually got to think like they're going to make a mistake. Maybe somebody wasn't going to commit a crime, but they're unfairly labeled. And like that guy, like, obviously, fucking scumbag they turned into with, you know, like attacking that poor woman, but that's got to feel very unfair if you haven't even done anything wrong yet, and yet you are being accused of being a criminal. And it's like that guy says, like, employment, marriage, out the window. Also, this opening is awesome. So what, is like each episode gonna have like a different opening? It'll be interesting to see what their relationship is gonna become. Like, are they gonna become like partners? It didn't start off very well with her shooting him after, you know, him trying to do what he thinks is the right thing to do. Uh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. There's something about these some aspects of this future world that would be nice. This whole psychopaths program, maybe not the best, but I definitely I would not want something telling me how many calories I ate and how many it's recommended I have. Be like, all right, I'm gonna go over that. So does this thing make her food? Because if so, I'm like, okay, I kind of want to live in this world, actually. What? Okay. Okay, I was like, I would be totally cool with this. Mental contamination. Okay, so people can kind of like hopefully prevent their views from changing by taking supplements. All right, I'm like, other than the whole like accusing people of being criminals beforehand, all this other stuff, I'm like, I would really enjoy this aspect of this world. It's like you're a sim and it's just like you just have it pick your outfit and it just dresses you and you're good to go. Gosh, how much time would that save? This girl's giving me waiver vibes. I like it. She's gonna start having doubts about it. It's already happening. Oh, so it tells you, it's one of these things where it tells you what you're. Okay. I guess it's kind of like school a little bit, but do they tell you, like, this is where you should work? So everything's planned out for you in advance. Like this is where this is what job you should have. That's like this system. The system, it just controls like your whole life basically. What job you should have. Although it doesn't force you to have the job. Obviously, she said that she rejected the recommended job. So obviously she is like see something about working with the police. Obviously she has a sense of justice, but conflicting with her personal like, ideas of what justice is versus what the Public Safety Bureau or whatever it's called also thinks it is. Funny thing is, when I was young, I wanted to actually be a police officer. I watched a lot of cop shows and stuff, but I realized I did not have the mental fortitude for it. I'm not mentally strong like this girl apparently is. Were those two were up to something, weren't they? Hmm. It seemed like anyway. Does everybody work here a latent criminal? Jeez. I'm gonna like this girl too. I already like this woman. Oh, I can tell she just feels really bad about that, even if he is a criminal. So I guess certain criminals, as long as they have like aptitude for this kind of stuff, then they're like, all right, well, you're just kind of indentured servitude to us, and we'll just use you so that you're not in prison or killed. And he's like, yeah, you shot him. All right, so we can tell that obviously the Ginger is a little bit of a goof who likes video games. She has a thing for music and is kind of serious. This guy likes to call her Missy. You never say that stuff out loud, because of course it's not going to be a peaceful day. Oh boy. She, like, just had a really traumatizing first day and immediately has to go right back into it. That guy, I was gonna say, I sussed him out. I'm like, he looks pretty angry. Which means you probably will have to use them. Oh. Oh, so they're disguising themselves as those things. First, I was thinking, is like, is everybody, every time you see those things, are there people in them? I don't think so. It's like, well, look at him. I sussed him out immediately. The guy looks so angry. Oh, I'm guessing ex-boyfriend. Or maybe just someone who, stalker or something. Someone who has a thing for her. Well, that seemed too easy. Oh, okay. That's the way it's supposed to go. Oh, wow. So it's just like, by being there, you were helpful, even though you didn't actually do anything. Okay, I don't know what this guy did, but, like, he seems cool to me, at least with her. He seems to actually show, like, care for her and doesn't want to, like, patronize her, you know? He's like, well, look what happened when you did do something. It didn't go very well. Although I would disagree. The fact that they didn't have to kill that woman, I was just like, I think it went better. All right, let's see what this guy's deal is. Well, I mean, he's honest. So that can't be the only reason. The only reason is because she was the only one with a really good score? Okay, so she's like, there must be a reason why. She's an old soul, I guess. Oh, wow, from like childhood. Wow, okay, damn, I didn't realize it went back that far. I wonder if he's a little, mm. I can see why he might be a little upset with her. Like, she has so many opportunities. Is nobody gonna talk about the fact that, she managed to save that woman? Maybe he'll respect the fact that she didn't listen. And listen to her herself, what she thought was best. Yeah, alright, so he does respect her a little bit for that. Alright, I think I'm gonna like this guy. Alright, they're gonna have good partnership. Ah. He's like, no, I didn't say that, but... Because they're that guy with the white hair, right? Whoever that guy with the white hair. Of course. Alright, and with his words, she's like feeling more confident. Good. And everybody's taking notice of it. Alright! Okay, I like that. That's awesome. Look at her getting more sure of herself. Okay, another good episode. All right, I am really liking this so far. I admit, with Fate Zero, it did take me like a little bit of time because it was just like they threw all these characters at you. It started off slow, and there was a lot of stuff to like take in and try and figure out. With this, it's a little bit more concise. It's easier for me to understand. Also, because Fate Zero is a prequel, so there's some stuff that you like may have need to know about before you go into that. With this, it's like it seems to be its own self-contained thing. So I'm like right away, I'm like, all right, I'm getting into this. I really like this show, man. I mean, this might be a controversial opinion, but based at least on the first two episodes, so far I'm liking Psycho Pass more than Fate Zero, just because I feel like I got a better handle on it and I understand it more. And overall, like I really like the world and everything. Yeah, really digging this so far. I'm really liking this show so far. All right, guys. So I think you can tell based on the gushing at the end of this episode that so far I am really digging this series. And oh man, it's just I just like the implications of the world. Like if the world building is really good right off the bat. It gives you kind of like an idea of psychopaths, the Sibyl system, the fact that people have their lives basically decided for them at an early age. As the redheaded guy said, from 5 years old he was basically told, like, you are going to be a criminal, there's no hope for you to be rehabilitated, so that's just going to be your life, and you can't try and rise yourself above more than that. So you're kind of like just put in this like tunnel, and like that's going to be your life. And just so far, like the characters from the what little I like seen about them, I love Akane. Just love, she's just like that idealistic, very smart, kind of ditzy, a little bit unsure of herself. um you know but she's still like unsure of herself, but still has like very strong sense of justice and doing what she thinks is right, but she has doubts because she's new on the job and she's going against the system. But as you could see from the end, the woman that she saved by not doing what everybody else told her to do, she managed to kind of like have it turn out well. The woman, instead of being killed for something she hadn't done yet, she was able to be rehabilitated, and she can recover from that traumatic experience and live the rest of her life hopefully well. And there's was his name Kagami? So like him, he seems very cold and stuff. There's the beginning part with the dude with the white hair. I guess that's a flash forward about like this. He says that there's like unfinished business. It's obviously got to do with him. And he's mysterious, but you can kind of get little glimpses into him. And I thought he was just going to be a really cold character, but I like by the second episode he said that he agreed with Akane and liked the fact that she did what she thought was right, and that he would maybe do the same thing. And then there's the other characters, like the was is a physician, or the blonde woman, like she's gonna be fun. I can tell the redheaded guy is fun. The girl with the black hair, don't really know too much about her. Typical like cold, quiet woman, very serious, very job focused. And then there's the older guy as well. I apologize, sorry guys. It's going to take me probably a couple of episodes, as with every anime visual novel, to kind of like get a handle on the names. So the old guy is going to be like the mentor. He's got that like metal arm. What's going on with that? The fact that these people who work with the enforcers are all criminals themselves. So obviously there's something going on there. And just the whole system thing about how, one thing I can appreciate is the fact that people can be rehabilitated. I was a little concerned about what rehabilitation or therapy is, but it does seem like it's an actual positive thing. And I guess it goes to show you, if you give people who, might be criminals, if you give them therapy and you try and rehabilitate them, that can lead to positive things rather than just killing them. Of course, there's also the whole thing about the fact that these people are being accused of crimes before they commit them. Like I said, it's kind of like some Minority Report stuff, and that's the whole thing, is like, how accurate is this system? We're punishing people before they've even committed the crime, and everybody's just supposed to believe that it is a flawless system and it's never wrong. so people's lives can be ruined before they've done anything. So obviously, there's a lot to touch on this, and it's all very interesting to me, especially as someone who grew up and continues to watch things about like crime and true crime. Like when I was a kid, I would grow up watching uh like Cold Case Files, America's Most Wanted. I loved cop shows. Like I was really into that. Like I said, I wanted to be a police officer, but I just didn't feel like I had it in me to do that job. And I feel like if I did, I would be a very Akane style person, someone who might let my emotions get the best of me, and who maybe is a little bit too idealistic, a little bit, wanting to try and save everybody, and it might not go very well. So I really attached to her character for that reason. But these first two episodes were just a very positive first experience, and I feel very excited about this series and where we're going to go from here, learning more about the characters, about these criminals, the potential dark side of this system, and the negative implications and the potential wrong things that can happen there. It's just there's a lot that could be tackled with this. So safe to say, really enjoyed it so far. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I am so excited to see what the next couple of episodes have in store. So of course, as always, I will have the next two episodes coming out next Thursday. I hope you enjoyed this first part of my React series, and stay tuned next week for episodes 3 and 4. Until then, bye guys.
Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Nana, Kaori Mikoto, Revealing Storm, Tequila Mockingbird, Jared Fan, Saya, Asborn Kennedy, Harry Gazif, Pancake G, iCognito, and Matt Goldsmith.